has been incredibly popular at QVC UK. I do believe our dear friend Ginger Walt said that this is the #1 selling garden item.
It is.
At QVC UK.
It is. And this is the only place that you can get this product right here. You can't even get it anywhere else in the United States.
So now we have it at QVC US. And we're thrilled to have it for you this morning. Now, this is our dear friend Ginger Walt.
Yes.
You always bring us great solutions. You bring us great ideas. I think inside and outside. I know we have you outside today, but you do it all.
I do it all.
You do it all.
I extend my living room to the outside, want my inside plants to look gorgeous, my outside plants to look gorgeous. I have to tell you, Richard Jackson really created an amazing product here, and he couldn't find it anywhere else, and that's why he created it. It has high levels of potash in it, of course other micronutrients, and a wetting agent to keep those micronutrients in the soil so that it just doesn't run through when you water your plants. It's good for every plant, indoor, outdoor, and I'm going to show you some pictures here because I have to show you what this does is just absolutely amazing. So this was brought to us by Rob and Brenda Hunter, and look at this. This clematis has been in the same pot all its life. Last year, they thought it was done. It was actually down to nothing. They were kind of a little skeptical. They put in the flower blossom booster, and there you see, it went crazy. It produced 180 flowers. Whoa. And now they strongly recommend it to all of their friends and all of their family. It's just beautiful. And that's just one of the plants. And it's good for everything. If you have tomatoes, look at how beautiful. I mean, if you're going to invest and get a tomato plant, don't you want your tomatoes to look like this?
Yes, I do.
So do I.
Of course I do.
I love juicy, big tomatoes. This is from Josephine and Raymond Cornish, and their tomatoes were so heavy that they had to tie them up. The best product that they have ever used, hands down. And our approved claim, basically, when you compare this to any of the other leading brands of fertilizer in an independent field study, tomatoes fertilized in an identical once per week rate with Richard Jackson produces more fruit, bigger fruit than the leading brand of fertilizer. And that in itself is just amazing. Wow. Isn't it?
Okay, I want to tell everyone this is what we have. We have choices for you this morning. So the first one is a 1.5 pound tub that makes just the 3 pound tub.
Yes.
The 1.5 is gone.
The 1.5 is
Oh my
gone.
goodness, please forgive me.
We just have this one left, which is actually...
But here's the good news.
Yes.
It makes 272 gallons, and you're saving $8 by getting that 3 pound size over the 1.5 pound. So you're actually saving money by getting the larger size. It is 2 easy payments of $16.
So easy to use too, and we'll show you that in a moment. It only actually takes about
272 gallons.
I know, that's pretty insane. It takes only a teaspoon and you mix it in water. Actually, we can show you that right now. It's so super easy. All you do is open it up, you take a little scoop that's provided, and you're gonna mix it right into the water, and you just take that little stirrer and you stir it up.
That's it?
And that's it. You're ready to use it. How simple is that? It's ready to go. I know, right? And that's all of the micronutrients, the high, very high level of potash. And that's what Richard Jackson has created and knows what plants love, knows what plants need. Any house plants, any outdoor plants, any of your beautiful plants that maybe just haven't given you any yields of flowers in a long time, it's probably because they've been missing their micronutrients, their little food. Just like us, they need food, they need water. And this also has an absorbing agent in it as well, which means that it's going to hold on to those micronutrients. When you pour it into the plant, it stays in the roots. The plant is able to absorb all of those micronutrients, all of the potash. Wow. Here, look at this. This is pretty amazing here. This is after a hailstorm. They thought that they lost most of their plants. This is Gene Willis, and guess what? They were a believer because right down here, the same plants went crazy with the Blossom Booster. And that's just 2 weeks later. They thought they lost everything, but it came back even bigger, even stronger, even more blooms than they've ever had before.
Look at, I mean,
just amazing, isn't
from
it?
here to here.
To here in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. I mean, if
amazing.
that doesn't speak for itself, I don't know what does, right?
Exclusive
I mean, just pretty incredible.
to QVC. If you are a gardener and we say potash, you know what that means already. If I'm not a gardener, can I find potash in a lot of plant boosters?
Well, you probably can't find. You
Yeah.
probably can't find the high quantities that we have in the Blossom Booster that Richard Jackson created.
Because I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't either. And you wouldn't even know. Most gardeners probably know. Like, I get the plant food. I don't really care or what's in it. You don't really know what's in it. You just hope that it gives you the yields, the bigger plants, the results that you really want.
Right.
As if you were. Having your own greenhouse. And that's what this does. Here's a picture Pat Clark sent, who is 80 years old. And I have to tell you, in the UK, they pride themselves on having those beautiful English gardens. This is their English garden here, a picture fed with blossom. I know, right? It won the gold medal in the Oxford In Bloom competition.
They better have.
You see why. It's amazing, isn't it?
That's gorgeous.
It's really just mind-blowing.
You cannot be stressed in a space like that.
No, you can't be. I know,
beautiful.
right? You just walk out there, it's like, you feel like you're going to a high-end garden, like a little spa, a garden spa.
The
Just love it.
3-pound tub makes 272 gallons of plant food, and it's 2 easy payments of $16. So think about how long that's going to last you. I love, Ginger, that you mentioned indoor plants.
Outdoor plants.
Fruits and vegetables, you can use this. Everything.
And if you've had, like me, I've had some indoor plants for a while. I've repotted them. They're still not blooming. This will take care of that situation because they've been waiting for the micronutrients. They've been waiting for the high concentration of that potash. This has it in it. Look at this. This was sent to us by Alan Goose. These are begonias. You would look at them and go, what? I've never seen begonias so large and so amazing. Look at that. It's a 77-year-old and is astonished by doing gardening for 50 years, has never ever seen anything like this.
I love that quote. There's a quote on the back here from the gentleman that sent this picture in, and he said he's been gardening for 50 years and was cynical about the claims, but was thrilled that he tried it.
Exactly.
Love that.
Exactly. And you know what? It's also that absorbing agent that is inside. And I have to tell you, that's what we need. It's not just watering your plants. There you can see on the left, when you just water your plant, it's not absorbing through. It's just kind of sitting there versus this really amazing, what Richard Jackson did, putting in that absorbing agent in with the micronutrients, that high level of potash. That is what is allowing the nutrients to absorb into the roots without running through at the very bottom.
Well, and think
Just
about
incredible.
it. Think about that too. I mean, it contains a wetting agent in it already.
Right.
You don't have to do anything else fancy
Nothing
to
else.
it. It
That's
does all the work for it. What is he holding?
I know. You look at this. Actually, Dan was on with this with Barb a while back and said either that guy's really small or those rhubarbs are gigantic.
That's rhubarb?
And that's rhubarb.
I'm scared of him.
I have never seen rhubarb as big as a leaf of rhubarb, as big as I am seeing. This is Terry Jones from North Wales holding on to this. And he said, my wife wanted some picking and my plants are so big that I needed only 2 stems. Look at this. Oh my, he said it's
he
bigger
could do
than
a
him.
fan dance.
He could totally do he could like build a house with those. It's
500
crazy.
are already out the door. Show us another picture and then I'm going to, we're gonna have to wrap up.
Okay, so one of the UK's leading gardeners here, this is Martin Fish. And he's also one of the most important judges in the world for the Royal Horticultural Society. Martin decided to test Blossom Booster, and he said, this is my first year ever, and I used Blossom Booster, and I have been extremely impressed with it. Wow. And that's why we use it. You want to get higher yields, you want to get beautiful plants and a beautiful garden. This makes it easy for you.
I'm so thrilled we have it because before it was only available QVC UK. Now we have it at QVC US as well, but this is the only place that you can find it here at QVC. 2 easy payments of $16.